funny YouTuber chart, very small percentage, subscribe. Last night, an image started floating around the internet of a Pikmin 4 card. Now countless YouTubers have already broke it down, and I'm sure a lot of other YouTubers are cooking something up right now. And as much as I'd like to do a full analysis, it's probably already been done many times. So this video, I want to focus on something different. So halfway through editing this video, Nintendo of America announced Nintendo Direct coming tomorrow at 10 AM Eastern Standard Time. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow as well. Warning, this video contains light but confirmed spoilers for Pikmin 4. If you wish to avoid them, stop watching the video and check out this one instead. This is an image of a game card, presumably leaked by 7-Eleven. Instead of getting a box and cartridge, buyers have the option of getting this card instead, and I'm pretty sure it contains the code that you enter into the eShop. I'm not sure why they don't just buy the digital copy off the eShop, but to each their own, I guess. We get quite a bit of new information from this card, so let's speedrun this. New Ice Pikmin render, snowing location, blue candy pop bud, rocks confirmed, house confirmed, new treasure, fidget spinner, multiplayer mode, green Ochi, disco longlegs final form, 2-player and local co-op. That's basically everything that meets the eye on this little card, but I want to focus on this frame in specific. Here, we see our captain with rocks and ices riding Ochi inside a house. This is huge because we've never seen this kind of environment before, and rocks confirmed. So that got me thinking, is this a part of the main map? Or is it a smaller subsection within the general map? Maybe a cave? If I were to ask you what your most memorable cave in Pikmin 2 is, I'm sure a lot of you would say something like the Submerged Castle, Glutton's Kitchen, or the Dream Den. But what makes these caves so special? Why are they so memorable? They each have their own theme. One is food themed, another one is a boss rush, and one's the most horrifying experience any child had to deal with back in the early 2000s. I remember seeing this thing for the first time and I didn't touch the game for a week because I genuinely didn't know how to beat him and I was morbidly horrified. Plus, YouTube wasn't really a thing back then. I've had this theory for a while now. One of the reasons the caves had mixed opinions in Pikmin 2 was because they all looked the same. They were very bland and boring, minus a select few. So, what if the Pikmin devs learned from their mistakes and made each cave visibly and functionally different? In the trailer, when we're fighting the Disco Longlegs, if you take a look at the background, it seems like we're in some sort of shed. So what if that whole cave's theme is having shed-like features? I imagine another kind of cave, like the Formidable Oak. Instead of going underground, like your typical Pikmin cave, what if you work your way up the tree and the final boss is waiting for us at the very top? Very similar to this photo, I believe that the house's interior is a cave-style dungeon. We start off on the ground floor and make our way up and around the house. We'll stop by the kitchen, living room, bedrooms, until we make it to the attic, where we rescue our castaway and fight the final boss. I haven't even started to talk about the other locations yet. On the Japanese website, we see that we travel to a desert location. Maybe one of these caves will be Western themed. If you guys have played Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies, there's this one map where you actually explore an underground western town. It's a very cool concept that I'd love to see adapted into Pikmin 4. In the card, we can also see our Pikmin carrying a castaway in what looks like a snowy location. Now, I'm not sure if castaways are restricted to caves, but let's assume they are for now. What if in a snowy area, the caves are only winter themed? As a massive Attack on Titan fan, I think having a cave entirely made of ice, just like the Crystal Cave under Rod Reese's chapel, would be very cool. Okay, this is the last one, but it's a very big stretch. The Pikmin planet is said to have a lot of radiation, stated by the Geiger counters in previous installments. This has led to theories stating that humans went extinct by nuclear war. It's a cool theory, I actually choose to believe it. That could explain why there are no humans left on the planet. But what underground structure is made specifically for a nuclear fallout? I think having a bunker-style cave would be absolutely insane. More specifically, based off this super luxurious bunker. The story of this thing is that basically a bunch of rich people got together and are deciding to build themselves a massive luxurious bunker in case society collapses. If you see in this image, the bunker has a ton of unique levels that I think would make for a very interesting dungeon. But what's your guys' thoughts? Are there any themed caves that you'd want to see in Pikmin 4? If so, let me know in the comments section. I always enjoy reading what everyone has to say, so even if you don't think it's the best idea, just let it rip. Pikmin 4 comes out in 31 days.